Why do textures mess up after update? Did they delete a bunch of them?
I think they changed.
Yeah, it's crazy why SpongeBob or Squidward. It changes.
Oh, gosh, what about the 500 one? They tweeted search.
Okay, so I am building the thing. Getting my own skin was cool, but that was a little tainted to me still. I think I've always got I pitched my skin idea when I was, you know what I mean? I pitched my skin idea when I was averaging millions of viewers, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of live viewers. Like they said no. They said no, we're never going to do that. No, that's not happening. No. And then, you know, obviously their game started to tank. So they in chapter 2, and like it came out in my least favorite chapter. Here's the thing about Epic 2, man. It's like I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted to make money on it. I don't even make money on this game. I don't even remember the deal. So don't even take everything I'm saying like concept. So number one, I don't even remember the deal. Number two, I'm pretty confident I didn't make money for how much people bought or anything like that. It was more like I think a support period. Like people were obviously very money to see people probably use it. There was like a hostable thing. But like Epic had all the hands, they had all the cards, right? Because their game was the number one game in the world, and they had billions and trillions of people that were playing and watching and shit. Now, getting my own skin was cool, but
I'm sure you guys all heard about what in case the world made you forget. Painting your nails yourself is one. What has been the biggest chemical this bullet pierced through the woman's heart, and time suddenly froze. The bullet stopped midair. Death appeared in front of her and said she had 15 seconds left. During these 15 seconds, she could pause.
I don't know what car to use.
Once the time was up, take her away.
Or what truck to use.
The first thing she wanted to do was see the killer's face.
For this drive up challenge.
The bullet had gone through her body and shattered the glass behind her. There were 14 seconds left. The pain in her chest was so intense that she could barely stand, so death temporarily took the pain away. Time kept ticking. The woman turned to face the killer. 13 seconds left. She finally saw the killer's face. It was the daughter of one of her former patients. Maybe the woman hadn't been able to save the mother, and in the end, the patient had died by suicide. Now the daughter wanted revenge. The woman decided she couldn't let the killer free. She even planned to kill her. She scattered some powder from the table onto the floor, then grabbed a remote and turned off the lights. With 11 seconds left, if the killer rushed in to strike, the powder would catch her footprints. Turning off the lights would prevent the killer from seeing the woman's movements. The woman pushed the victim's side, grabbed a marker, and wrote the killer's name on the table. The time was already gone. Death mocked her for writing the name so big, it would be obvious to the killer, but that was exactly what she wanted. The woman smacked the vase and spread her water evenly across the table, then turned around and tossed the marker far away. With 7 seconds left, if the killer tried to erase her name and grabbed the marker on the table, the police would notice the difference in ink and uncover the truth. The killer could easily see through that too, but even that wasn't her real plan. The woman stuck a flower stem into the power outlet. The damp stem could conduct electricity. As soon as she let go, the stem would touch the water on the table. If the killer touched the wet table while trying to erase the name, she would be shocked, but even that wasn't her final move. She let go of the flower stem and turned to kick over a bucket of water. Water spilled across the floor. With 5 seconds left, the water would flow towards the drain. If the killer stepped on the wet floor while approaching the table, her body would complete the circuit between the floor and the table. The electric current would flow right through her heart, killing her instantly.
ready for it. Last question is, how do you feel about the rumor about 3 eggs a day? And is it a
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Everyone is talking about the three-egg diet scandal, but nobody is explaining what actually happened. Because according to a viral red carpet clip, fans believe the cast was put on an insane diet, and the internet is not okay with it. The rumor blowing up TikTok claims that two major stars were forced to eat only 3 eggs a day during production. Why? To stay camera ready. 3 eggs a day. No extras, no real meals. Some people are calling it dedication. Others say it's unhealthy, dangerous, and Hollywood pressure is worse. Now, to be clear, none of this has been officially confirmed, but the fact that millions believe it, that tells you everything about how intense movie trends.
So they asked you already about the 3-egg diet. But can you tell me more about it?
They did.
You do remember a struggle.
Go back to the clinic, see if they can restore that kind of. You look very good. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be so great. That joy he wanted to infuse in every frame, so that when you experience the what would
You look very good. Oh my gosh.
can you believe that we're doing popular today? It's gonna be so great. That joy he wanted to infuse in every frame, so that when you experience the film,
What would happen to a man's body if he ate 3 eggs every day for 2 weeks? After 24 hours, his pencil will be hard as a rock and blood flow will increase. After 72 hours, you will begin to notice weight loss and muscle growth. After 7 days, your brain development will increase and brain fog will clear. After 14 days, your vision will improve and boost heart health. Follow me if you want to optimize.
The next question is, feel that rumor about 3 eggs a day, and is it
eating 3 eggs. Every single guy I talk to eats 3 eggs, like it's a rite of passage. How many eggs you eat? 3. Go ahead and ask. 3 eggs is 18 grams of protein. Most guys need around 180 grams.
No wonder Cynthia Erivo went braless to the Wicked premiere. Every move she made had a special meaning. At the Sao Paulo Wicked premiere, other female stars wore quite conservative dresses, while Cynthia's top had no bra, looking almost like a structured tata towel. Cynthia's skirt was quite cumbersome, and everyone there worried she might trip and have a wardrobe malfunction.
So I didn't know what any part of it meant. Pretty powerful. I didn't understand the first.
That's the question.
I need a car, Mikey.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
I need a car on Beam.
Almost 1 year update.
So of course the UR has an update, and with the update we have actual drift spec. Toyota Supra and K4. Everything is perfect, aside from one thing. Of course, launch control. There is no possible way of disabling launch control in Assetto Corsa Evo. The most annoying thing ever. Why can you not just make this an option that you can enable like traction control? It's not rocket science. That's how real cars work. Because of the launch control, when I try to do donuts in Supra, that's what happens. Why would I want this? Why do you do this? It's a drift car. At least in third year we can actually launch without the launch control. Aside from that, car drives not bad. Even though I still feel that launch control is one thing to do for me. I said, of course, alright. You said comment? You know what, I'm busted for a PhD.
Feel me if you want.
Maybe in a bit. Give me a sec, yeah.
Hey, hurry up, River. Been waiting all night for you to at least kiss me. Hey.
Hi, mate. Wow, bit of a nightmare. I've got to sleep with this party.
You gotta be fucking kidding. What was I talking about this?
Maybe you don't want to get into that much people. It's a same world situation.
It's always someone gonna save the world.
Bit complicated, but I would not be doing it if I didn't have to. Hey, I love you. You're the person I want to the rest of my life.
Is that a proposal? Because I think I gave you my permission. Having that security, knowing that we were committed, in that context, yeah, I feel different.
I want to be with you, but being a public figure, babe, like a prince, is a bit of a factor, you know what, with my job and stuff. No, come on. Okay, look, we need to talk about it. You know what, I'm busted.
Typically, when I climb this canyon with any other truck with a trailer, talking like 40, 50, which is probably about what Decent Dave's doing. It's been 72.6 miles an hour. On about 6 miles so far. We got another to go till we get to the summit. See Dave. Like, there's really no comparison as far as power getting up this hill. This truck absolutely dominates it. However, we've already used 20% battery. We started at 70 from the hill, and now we're at 51. We get the top around 45%. Get the speed to work the hill down. Fortunately, our Insta 360 camera decided to flop over right as soon as we started, so footage is probably really weird right now. Yeah, drone came up. It's only like a 40-mile-an-hour drone, and we were immediately doing 70. So the drone is back there somewhere, just kind of flickering over the highway.
I took away the
BEAMNG tips and tricks number 23. There's a quick and easy way to change the time of day. Press Control, Shift, and D to instantly switch between noon, sunset, and nighttime. BEAMNG tips and tricks number 23. There's a quick and easy way to change the time of day. Press Control, Shift, and D to instantly switch between noon, sunset, and nighttime. BEAMNG tips and tricks number 23. There's a
like just bananas falling across the screen. I don't know why. Just saying, congrats, your video hit half a million views. It's like, that's insane. Oh, my video hit half a million views. Only you and I go to time.
No, no, I'm gonna fall. No, 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 no. No, I'm dead.
What do you want me to say?
He never touched you.
He never touched me. He never climbed on top of me. Never put his hand on my thigh when your head was turned at the table at dinner. Never. He never put his mouth on my body. Never, Mama.
When did it start?
When I was 12. I did not stop. And a friend of mine threatened to kill him. When I was 14.
If he had touched my daughter, I wouldn't be here. She would not lie with something like this. I don't know legally. I'll do anything to show you how much I love you and how easy it is for me to forgive her. How lovely they are. Thank you.
Once the gun here is a video of us. You're all sweaty, grunting and pushing. And me, I'm 14. As long as my mother's happy, I won't even hold it against you. Even when I'm not guilty. Tell me what you want me to say.
He never touched you.
He never touched me. He never climbed on top of me.
Rachel, can I? Rachel. You love that car. You waited 8 months for that car. You and you also goes to
Let's go. Oh. What's the matter with you? Sick or something?
Did you think your Ferrari would be painted enough for her? Get me out of here. Love her. Really? Billy! Turn around. Fine. Good one. She seduced me. Want to take this out? Go right ahead. All right. Go jail, you sick.
What is he doing up?
Now we're really good to talk.
I live in Brooklyn and I walk by all the time. Not one day.
Yeah. Okay, get on the ladder. What's your name?
Delia.
I will guess you. The weirdest part of your What's the weirdest part of your routine as an 18-year-old millionaire? energy drink. I think it stimulates all I do.
Barely shaved the queen's leg hair, and for that, the king tossed me into a bottle and casually tossed me away. An eagle caught the bottle and dropped me into the ocean. I thought I would sleep forever in that bottle until 1,000 years later, when a fisherman pulled me from the sea. A girl discovered me and, out of curiosity, broke the bottle cap and set me free. But I frightened her so badly that she fainted, so I caught her immediately. I needed the girl to make 3 wishes so I could free her. The first wish was to become a princess. I had her fly back to the king said, sure the king would love only her. She made her second wish to the king's child. But before the child was born, the king died on the battlefield. I immediately told the girl this news, but she refused to believe it. Like a mad woman, she tried to find the king, only to be caught by arriving soldiers, stuffed into a
Well, we'll
sack.
see how this goes.
I immediately jumped into the ocean, but it was too late. Without the third wish being spoken, I remained in prison. Much time passed before a woman bought me at a high price. While cleaning the bottle, she accidentally released me. My body was enormous, too large for any ordinary robe. I tried communicating in my own language, but she couldn't understand. So I reached for the bookshelf and absorbed, barely shaved the queen.
Bro, contract on your head. I lost a bet at the wife swap last night, so I have to massage my sister with this thing. What level do you want it at? I lost a bet at the wife swap last night, so I have to massage my sister with this thing. What level do you want it at? Okay, so I guess, so we're gonna go all the way up to 20 then. Jeez.
Yo. He says he'll be there at 15 with the injectors. Can you hang out for a minute? He's trying to meet you too. He's a big fan. Is he going? Struggling a little bit.
Will not fit. Come into my cat tomorrow. I'm gonna be a lawyer, so you went for cash please. Send me money for gas.
Look, basketball isn't about how long you play. It's about how high your game goes, and it matters. Longevity isn't greatness, peak is greatness. Blew out the tip of the purpose and slowly put his hand out of the trench. An enemy sniper saw the flame and the bullet. But his comrades ran over to congratulate him because being wounded means you can go home. Many soldiers have an excuse to get out of the army. To get himself
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. It's gonna be so hard.
They thought they could go home that way, but when the medical staff examined them, they discovered the bloods and had them court-martialed. The judge sentenced the 5 to death for desertion. The officer, not wanting to do anything to his own men, drove them out of the trenches and left them at the mercy of the enemy. The first soldier took off his white underwear and waved it in his hands, begging the Jews not to shoot him. The friendly army could not stand it. He raised his rifle and
Embrace win.
She's fine.
She has to go to the bathroom. Outside.
When you come back up, can you bring me a soda? Thank you.
second soldier threw a grenade at an enemy fighter. He was immediately shot and killed by the enemy. The third soldier battlefield sang the Marseillaise as he welcomed death with open hands. The next second, he was shot down by the enemy. And this recruit, Manic, who was sent out of the trenches, but he was soon spotted by German fighters and the enemy started collectively. Luckily, Manek is found by a veteran who was also one of the 5 deserters. The veteran removes his name tag and replaces it with one of the other soldiers, then slings Manek over his shoulder and takes him to the Suddenly, gunfire rang out outside, and the Germans were involved. The veteran is surprised for the a nerf accidentally touches the switch on the hydrogen line, which soon terrified everyone outside, but the doors were locked. In the nick of time, the veteran quickly ran into the steel storefront, locked the door, and hid in a pile of rubber cloth. Just then, the blimp touched the shell and squeezed the firing pin inside. The next second,
Here's some of the worst PR. You guys know during my streaming days, the amount of love I received when I announced that I got first place in my competition, it meant the world. So thank you guys so much. This is only the beginning. Being on stage today, it gave me an itch to get back on. 3 weeks, we back. The show is away. It's crazy.
I don't think the new vehicle is going to make it up there, but I can give it a try.
But I never believed her. I grabbed the crowbar and knocked the stone over. Then I picked it up and carried it away. Villagers quickly put their hands together and prayed to no man. Rise. I carried the stone straight under the waterfall. Then I told my mother this way we have water at 50,000 tons at once.
She was.
Can go back in the room with me, but she won't.
Leave her. I think she likes the spot a lot.
Did you hear me earlier?
No.
I texted Tim and I'm like, what's going on?
What do you mean?
He told us it was gonna take a week for this bathroom to get done, and it's Wednesday, and all they've done is a shower.
Let them do their thing. It'll probably take a week, babe.
Mike, no. Tim told me, well, they're probably gonna need more days. I said, that's unacceptable. You told me it was gonna be a week, which is what I communicated with my employer. It can't be more days.
Okay, so what do you say?
Well, he was being a dickhead.
Tim was?
Oh yeah. He was texting me back talking about, oh, we need to work with each other and blah blah blah. No, you need to communicate that to begin with then. You should have told me there could be a possibility it could take more than a week.
So what did he say?
You didn't tell me that. When I told him that, I texted him and I was nice. Like, I literally was like, he said,
Just let me read the messages.
he said, if I knew this would go this way, you would have said no. Let me just tell you.
I can't read them?
He said, I'm just going to tell you. He said, I've learned a valuable lesson here now. I'm swerving around in an 80-foot truck bed, in bad weather, getting my chops broken over something that's out of my control. I didn't answer him because I was like, he's just mad in the moment, and I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with him when I am being respectful and just trying to understand why days are being wasted when we were told they were gonna work until 3 o'clock and everyone's leaving at 1.
Yeah.
That's my problem here.
Okay. So what?
I left it alone. I didn't say anything. I reached out to Gary to see my supervisor to be like, hey, this is what's going on. I might need more days. He said, okay, sure. I'm just going to have to get approval. And then when he said that, he said, I need to know how many days you need. So I needed to ask him again. I was like, fuck no, and I got a fucking text. So I'm like, I understand I am not trying to make it harder on you at all. And that really was not my intention. I am just concerned for my job at this point and getting approval to be here. Can you let me know how many additional days they will need to do the bathroom next week so that I can let my supervisor know that he needs to know how many days to submit for the approval. I say this, he goes, he's coming there now, he can clear any confusion. I leaned in on him to understand the urgency.
Okay.
But why did we have to go through all of this?
He's probably having a bad day, babe. People have bad days.
I understand, but I didn't do anything, Mike.
Okay, well, yeah, he probably knows that, which is why he was right. I'm not even gonna text her. Just go with the fucking contractor. Let them talk to you. He doesn't know.
But then the contractor comes here and he doesn't say shit.
Did you ask him?
He didn't say anything to me.
Did you ask him?
How am I supposed to ask him? He told me he was gonna come here and clear any confusion.
Did he come here?
Yeah, and he didn't say anything to me.
Did you ask him?
What am I supposed to say?
How long? Exactly what you texted Tim.
Well, he hasn't come back. The plumber guy, they were waiting for the plumber guy to leave and they haven't come back.
I don't know.
And that's the other problem. They just do whatever they want. Like they dropped this plank flooring in the hallway and then they just left.
A crash. Just waiting for Beam to let me restart the game here. There we go.